guys, what's going on YouTube? Got a video for you of a guy, just a plain old normal guy, left his career, didn't leave his career for this, but I think he either retired or kind of slimmed off the career a little bit, but he was in this the radio business for about 35 years. But you'll hear his story. But here's the deal. This guy used the things that were around him in order to come up with an idea to do something. And a lot of times we have clues all around us the whole time, and we don't see it. We turn a blind eye to this because we're so accustomed to going to that pay line or going to that bank and receiving pay. We lose our creativity most of the time when it comes to a job. We just get into work for a paycheck, instead of using our own ideas. So I'm not going to talk too long on this. You're going to see the individual that I interviewed, and you be the judge. So let me hear your questions, your comments. You like the channel, guys, subscribe. I promise you I have some more ideas coming up, and I'm always going to keep it interesting. So until next time. Oh, no, what am I talking about until next time? No, watch the video. Okay, I'm out here on the scene with Joe. We are here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And I'm going to let Joe introduce himself and tell you a little bit about him. So I got a couple questions to ask him. So, Joe, who were you before you actually started selling hot dogs?
Who was I? Well,
what did you do?
I'm in radio and television still, somewhat.
Okay.
I had a career in both radio and television for about 30 years, and I moved back to Sioux Falls about 6 years ago, and I've always wanted to have a hot dog cart, and I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, on the side. And last winter I was just so cold I decided to go ahead and just build a hot dog cart, and this was the end result of it. And got all the licenses and permits and decided to see what happens this summer out on the streets.
Okay. Now, a lot of people, when they open a business, when people think business, they think you have to go into a bank, get a loan for $100,000. That's the only proper business. What is your take on that?
Well, you have to have a business plan, and if the business plan is solid, there's other programs out there. With the economy right now, I'm not sure that there's any money to be just walk in and sign your name and get any money for a business. So you kind of have to rely on friends, family, your own bank account to make a business work today. If you're talking hundreds of thousands and $1 million, I think in that situation you're looking at a line of credit, which a hot dog cart you'd never be able to get a line of credit for, $500.
And plus, there'd probably be a lot of stress over your head if you had to pay that back and try to conduct your business at the same time.
Well, I think the bank would get the money back pretty soon, but I think it's one of those deals that will it work or won't it work, and it's a gamble. And banks right now are not gambling.
Now, I know you said at the beginning you always want to do a hot dog cart, but why hot dogs?
Well, I lived in Denver for 20-some years, and every day I'd go out on the mall, and they have these hot dog carts, and they have hot dogs and pretzels and Indian tacos and what have you. And I like hot dogs. And when I came back to Sioux Falls, I thought, well, I'm going to go to a hot dog cart. And there was none in town, so I decided to put one together. Some people who have known me for 35, 40 years will know that I would go out my way to find a hot dog at a certain place once in a while.
Really?
Yeah. So that's what I want to do with hot dogs. Now I can't even look at a hot dog anymore.
Now you told me yesterday when you first were going with this plan, you had some people that were kind of against it, like, you're out of your mind. Why are you selling hot dogs? You won't make any money.
Well, it wasn't so much that they thought I was out of my mind that you wouldn't make any money, but they were amazed that I would do something like this, get into a vending type situation. And I think the more research I did on it and found out that there is money to be made on it, people are coming around more and saying, yeah, you might have the point, he has the idea.
Now, why do you think they were amazed that you were doing a hot dog cart?
Well, not anybody can just run a hot dog cart. You got to have some kind of a personality, I think. And, not pat myself on the back, but you got to have someone that can visit and talk and choose the breeze with and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Now, you kind of created a way to make money. You said there was nothing out here as far as a hot dog cart, and you saw the market open. But there's a lot of Americans right now that don't have jobs, who are claiming that the unemployment benefits are about to stop, and they just lost hope, and they just feel like there's nothing they can do to make money. What would your advice be to that person?
Well, I think a person has to have a little imagination and try to figure out, I don't have a family to speak of per se with kids and a wife and stuff, so, whatever I make is for my own satisfaction. But I think if you have a wife and kids and you have to rely on something, your imagination is what really makes you, decide what you're going to do for, put food on the table and stuff. So I advise people to think it through, find something that you got to be passionate about, something that you really like, and then follow through with it. Don't start a whole bunch of different projects and not finish one of them. You need to start one, finish it, start the next one, finish it, and I think they'll be quite successful. But they have to have passion. They have to like what they're doing. If they're going to go into business by themselves.
Now, what is the best thing about this business for you so far since you started?
Just visiting with people. Yeah. And it's kind of like if you take MySpace, Facebook, what have you. I think what I've done is I've kind of created a network, so I've got contacts now and friends and more friends. And, I've always had this line that I don't really care if I have $1 million. I just want to have 1 million friends.
Okay. Well, thanks for taking time out with us, Joe. And it's a good thing you're doing because this is not actually in Sioux Falls, so it's a good... Well, thank you for bringing us here,
Yeah, it's fun, and I'm going to be staying out here most of the summer, and we'll see what happens next year.
Okay. Signing off.